Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. Got myself some of this cadmium red out because I'm going to do a bit of a sunset painting. Some of this yellow in this. A bit of white as well. Yellow, a bit of red, a bit of white. I want to get this kind of pinkish colour. That's about right. It's like a pinkish colour. I desperately wanted this pink colour. And then I've got a light blue colour to do as well. I'll start with this pinkish colour around here. I'm going to get things going. That's a little bit too... Actually, that's probably about right. So there was a really cool sky when I was out walking and took a picture of it. And I thought, this is quite nice. I'll see if I can create something of a similar nature. Not the same, but similar. That's why I like to do more similar stuff rather than copying. Get the sort of the essence of it. I mean, it's the same when you're out plein air painting, really. I find myself trying to capture the essence of the place rather than doing it exactly with paint, because I mean, when you've painted for a bit, you start realizing there's limitations with paint, and there's also speed. You need to be careful that you don't get stuck. And I've been stuck a few times where you just can't finish because there's too much information to put down on your piece of paper and you get stuck. I've done that a few times. A bit more yellow in this. I'm just going to do that to there because I need like a blue on the canvas. Well, on the card. I'm just using blue card stock. It's good enough for me. Quite like painting on card, actually. It's easy to frame your picture. That used to be my biggest issue. Framing. What I ended up doing is not framing. And anyway, the easiest way is to have, like, if you're doing on canvas, get a canvas board. They're easier to frame. And if you're using a piece of card like I am, well, they're well easy to frame, aren't they? So I'm trying to get a blue, a light blue, using these colours. That's not bad, actually. Maybe a bit of yellow in it. A bit more white. A bit more blue. More blue. That's quite good. It's sort of a greyish blue. Let's have a look at it on there. Yeah, that is quite a good colour. I just throw a little bit more blue in it in that area. A bit more of this colour over here. Of course, I can bring them together as we get move in a bit. I'll just go over that. Get a bit more of the blue at the top part. Something like that. Nice, because you do get, on a sunrise, which is what this was, you do get a nice bit of blue above the warm reds and yellows. I think I'll go with that. And then we can come back to our other brush I was using with the reds on. I'm just going to give my paints a quick squirt of water. Just so they don't dry out. And then we'll carry on, get a bit more of this red in here, a bit more of that yellow in there, more of the white. That's quite nice actually. It's quite a nice reddy orangey colour. I think I'll need more red in it. Okay, let's start bringing this together now. Sort of breaks off into little bits. See all the little clouds and things all a bit more red in this part here. Do these little kind of flicky kind of strokes, and this is going to start going into the yellow, so we're going to have yellow down here. We'll carry on doing the top part. So there's like nice orangey bits that go across. Kind of curving my stroke, wiggling. I guess I'm wiggling the brush a little bit to get these kind of effects, because that's the way the clouds look. There's a bit over here, a bit lighter, a bit more white in it, more red in it. Trying to balance it off a bit more white, I think. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. Okay, and then I want a bit more up here actually, a bit more of this colour up here. And then I'm going to get some of this yellow. I'll leave some of my red on my brush because it'll orange the yellow a little bit. Actually, put some in. There we go. I'll put some of that in there. Look quite strong actually. The yellow looks really strong. I might do a couple of layers of the yellow. Bringing that together. Some of this red down here. Just throwing some red and blue together to get this sort of dull colour. There's a bit of yellow in it. Some of that as well. In places there's like this dull colour. Something like that. Okay, and then there's a quite a dull cloud there. Put that in. Yeah, it's really coming along now. What I need is a bit more of the cadmium red and the yellow. Make a nice strong colour. Maybe a touch of white in it actually. So that should be a nice light now. Put this on quite thick. Something like that. And then there's a lot of breaks of cloud in this area. And using my liner brush, I'm going to have a little bit of yellow on some of these clouds. Just hit some of the areas on these clouds. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's quite a nice dramatic sky, isn't it? So I'm going to use this brush now. This is a Cotman Winsor & Newton brush. I'm going to get a bit of red, go for a tiny bit of black, red and black. Make our dark for the background trees. It's going to have some trees here. I'm just going to spin my brush a little bit to start with because that's not quite dry there. A bit quite red in that area, quite warm. Now you have to remember, if you want to make this darker, if you want to make the light lighter, you've got to use dark to make it lighter. So I'm going to darken like these bits here, bring them sort of in front maybe. I can have some ground, which I'm going to keep quite dark. Sort of a reddish there. Okay, so let's darken that ground plane, and I'm going to put a little bit of light on it, just because I want to have some light. It's not too light though. Maybe a tiny bit here. Really just trying to make that area flat. Then I've got a tree that's growing here. So I'm just going to go into the black. It's about there. This tree. Just going to use this brush just to imagine there's a few leaves here and there. Quite a mass of dark there. And if you use a little bit extra paint, you can really darken some of it. It grows to down. It goes down here. There we go. There's that tree. I'm tempted to have another one over here. Maybe a smaller one. Sort of, maybe one of the branches is going out there. Okay. Use a little bit of black and on the liner. You can do all the kinds of little twigs and sticks and things. But anyway, I think we're about done. Tempted to... I'm always tempted to do something extra. What I'm thinking is maybe have a dark area there. Maybe indicate a few like things growing. Stuff growing there, but we don't know what. You can't see it that well. It's just to add another layer to the ground. Anyway, quite like that. I really like this. It's worked out really nice. It's a nice little sunrise for you that you could do. Give it a go. You don't need that many colours, just a blue, red, yellow, black. No problems. So thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.